of the Kim situation in Paris, and then he's not been having the best situation for his businesses with the clothing line and some other things been going on. So he's been getting a lot of backlash, and I think he's such a perfectionist in the things that he do to any next. A lot of people can't handle negative stuff.
Yeah. And he was super close to his mom, though. We have to remember that. And and I think that, you know, fans and naysayers and all these other people tend to be very critical of people when they're down. And I'm not necessarily Kanye's biggest fan, but I'm a very sensitive person to family issues. You know, like, I'm like, God forbid anything happens with my family, I'm a mess. And I was a mess when I lost my grandfather and my grandmother. And I've talked to you about that. So it's kind of like, have a heart, people. I mean, this man constantly worked after his mother died. He went from a fiance to not having a fiance to dating whoever he was dating, like Amber Rose and all these other crazies. I mean, not crazy, sorry. But you know what I mean, like, just characters out there, so that people kind of attacked him more, and he became more out there and more vocal and more just who he is, but just not really with a filter. He just stand up there and say George Bush wants to kill black people or whatever he said. You know, remember when he said that?
He don't like.
He's very opinionated, and I love that about him.
No, I'm
because
saying
he just
he just says it.
But the thing about him is that people don't understand that when people are like that and they just talking and they rant, it's really something on the inside. Like, it's really something. So I think people was very critical of him until it came out that, okay, it's really something wrong with him. Then everybody kind of just backed up and was like, okay, I'm not a Kanye fan either, but I am sensitive to someone that's going through something like that. And I've been around people that were bipolar or have issues. Yeah. You don't know, because someone could be just as normal, happy, easygoing, but when so much stress is piled on top of each other, and then that one traumatic thing can happen, and it just set a person off. And once that person sets off, you're going to see a whole new person that you didn't even know that lied inside of that person. Because it scared the shit out of me. I was like, this ain't the person that I just saw last week doing all that dumb shit and saying crazy stuff. That's it. So therefore, you know, I want him to get better. I want him to get his help. I want him to just understand. And then I think that maybe this is something that he needs to go through so that we can have our old Kanye back.
Well, I think that he was starting to show a little bit more, it seems, stable ability to express himself, if that's a way of describing it. Because when he'd be on like Ellen and those different shows, he would say things and I'm like, oh my God, like that made perfect sense. If he would just speak that way all the time, like that was, he was like, you know, I don't want anybody to feel this way, this, that, and the other. I understand that I'm gonna go for mine, literally.
But
that's how
those are different personalities. So therefore, you saw him being
that was
one
a
person.
good one.
That was a good one that day. But then the next day, who is it to say what we're gonna get the next day? So I think that we want them good days all day. Basically.
I don't think it's fair all the way to say that the Kardashians had much to do with his craziness either.
Really?
Not fair. He had his own thing going on, but I'm just saying.
I know one thing. I'm tired of talking about both of them. It's like not
that's
a day
not
go
all
by.
somebody else's
That's
fault.
because Lamar your cousin.
I'm saying I'm defending the Kardashians, and I don't do that. I'm not defending Lamar's crackness. Okay,
oh Jesus!
It is what it is. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, people need to just, like we were saying.
So you definitely. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's just doing this to be doing this to be."
Yeah, somebody said for.
And I don't think that someone is going to publicly comfortable with going out and, you know, like, it's a lot going on. So I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I did kind of feel like that about that shit in Paris, but I was like, whatever.
Well, they said it was.
What, the Paris thing?
Yeah, that it was staged, was fake.
I don't know.
But I just know it's so funny because we talk about these people every day.
Yeah.
When I say we talk about these people every day, it's crazy. So I was just like, it's just, I want him to get better, you know, and just move on with his life. You know, Kim is being there, and then we're gonna be fine. And then a month later, they're gonna get and did some more dumb shit.
And have another baby or something.
No, I don't know about them babies.
They keep having them. Did you see the other sister's pregnant?
Girl, them is the most having babies. First of all, let's talk about the snapback of these people having. Did y'all see Black China?
Yeah, she looks
that bitch
good.
about as flat as this table.
Yeah.
I know.
But that thing snapped back. She was flat as this table, but she was wide as that motherfucking dough.
Tummy tuck.
Tummy tuck right after the
baby. They do that in Europe.
I want I need my plastic surgeon by the bed.
But they showed her belly button, and it didn't look like a tummy tuck to me. It looked like
she probably has a really good doctor.
But she had abs.
You know, you get a new belly button when you get a tummy tuck.
Yeah, but
sometimes
it looks fake. You know, and hers. Whoever her doctor was, if it happened,
well, she just kept the one. No, you can't keep the one yet. But
there's
a way that you can keep.
Maybe
they
have
like
a
shape like that. Sometimes your stomach snaps back because she had abs before she.
She had vaginal delivery, so there's a very 95% chance that she did snap back. But at the end of the day, I don't know if she had on an undergarment or if she did. If she did, I mean, you know who has stomach because I need one. At the end of the day, that bitch is fine. It's all I need. Because I need that thing as flat as this table, and she was walking like she knew she was shit. And I was like, what the world?
I like Black China.
I like Black China too. You know, and who pregnant? Chloe? Not Chloe.
No, Courtney.
What's
Scott again? I think this is the
this
boy.
alcohol.
Well, that's what I heard. I don't remember if it's true.
They just got back together.
Oh, they just got back together.
So they got another one.
See, we
that's
spent
what
time
they were
about them.
expecting.
I don't watch
we
the
spent
show.
time
I
about
don't
No, that's
watch
just
it.
off the news. People say it's not even the show.
But I just wanted to talk about that snapback, and I had to just talk about that.
Yeah,
The
that
baby's
snapback
cute.
was
The
nice.
baby's cute.
They can always have pretty babies. Yeah, they can always have pretty babies. The snapback was amazing.
Yeah.
Snapback. Did y'all watch the Soul Train musical?
I watched
a little
of
bit.
I
it.
saw the
Yeah.
performances.
What did you like?
I like what's the new girl? I can't think of her name. She sings that song.
Love.
Crush.
Yana.
Yeah, I like her performance.
Yeah, I really wish Usher would have been there to do his part.
He wasn't there.
No, he wasn't there. A happy belated birthday to Naveed Cinco. Speaking of Usher, yeah, he wasn't there.
He was all over that BET thing with the president though.
Babe, did y'all watch that?
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch that.
Was our
special.
president not the cutest?
When I tell you that man,
and first
I gotta
lady.
look that up.
I gotta look at that too.
Obama
y'all,
was just like,
it's on.
You're
First of
doing
all,
it.
if you have DirecTV or Comcast, it's on demand. Please go watch the
I gotta
Obama
look at that
special. It's Love and Happiness on BET. And of course, you know Obama always gonna get the mic and sing a few little lines.
he was so cute.
He was
I
so.
love him.
Michelle was almost nay. She danced. She danced.
She did.
The performances was amazing.
Now, were they playing or having people there that were their favorites? I don't know what that
But see, this is the third or fourth show. 'Cause they did one about 6-7 months ago. But this is like kind of like the farewell.
Mm-hmm.
The one that they had at the end of his first term was amazing. Aretha Franklin, Shirley Caesar.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I remember that
Yeah.
one. That was like one of my favorites.
This had
And then
DVD.
it was
BBD.
BBD was Belle Biv DeVoe, baby.
Oh.
From the new edition.
They had Roots.
I know the
What's
Roots,
the other?
They had
What's the other Root?
they had Jill Scott.
and
Oh yeah, Jill.
De La Soul.
De La Soul.
De La Soul was on there.
They had.
So it was
wow.
like I watched that again, and then I watched Soul Train musical once again, and I just love Erykah Badu.
Yeah,
I love
Erykah.
her. She's amazing.
Teddy Riley's thing was
Teddy
good.
Riley.
I
I like
didn't
the
realize
Teddy-
how
Teddy
many
How
Riley.
many kids is Teddy Riley got?
Oh my God.
He said, "I want to thank."
My sons.
Oh, he said my extended family. Derek. He said, "Yo, I got a lot of
No,
kids."
he said
y'all."
all.
He's not about
And
that.
then he said, and all they baby mamas.
Yeah, all the baby mama.
He literally
He was
said that.
up front. Shout out to Teddy Riley for showing, getting all the shout outs.
That was a dope.
But he still looked good. He fine as hell. He was
does.
singing, he was dancing, he was
But
getting. He looked really
I mean,
good.
he wrote so many songs.
He wrote hits I didn't even know about.
Yes.
When I say he wrote
What about
hits,
the Brandy tribute? Y'all like
I
that?
love Brandy.
Mace, where was you going with this white fur coat on?
You know how he got it done.
Was
I
it
know
just
he's
a look
You know
He's
how he
still
do.
a
pastor?
Like, he stopped there
Maybe
like
he
the
felt
early
godly
2000s.
or something.
Maybe he was trying to go
No,
for
he used
the.
to dress like that.
No, in the video.
That's his style.
First of all, that song was out in when? 2000. In the video.
Yeah.
But that's
He had
back.
to,
Look,
he had to
video.
be classic Mace though. He had to be classic.
I
Mace.
thought it
be
was hot
Mace.
though.
It was hot, but I was like, only because you performed this song. And that's it. But it was hot. I did like that.
But I have to go back to the Obama thing. Why was Usher singing all of those songs that he was singing?
What? See, I didn't see it. What
He
happened?
sang like all of these like
Yeah.
songs that it was just like
Kinda-
singing.
kinda-
You remind me of this girl I used to know. What was that? You remind
Confessions.
me.
Oh, his
You
song.
You would think that if you
No,
going
he
to,
just-
but first of all, if what we're talking about is that the BET special
Yeah.
from Obama, it was certain artists on there that I think their choice of song
Yeah.
should have been a little bit more different because of the simple fact that you have certain people in the audience and it is for Obama and Michelle.
Oh, okay.
So I know Obama played this is off the chain.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like if y'all ever
That's what
see
I was
Obama
asking.
play
Did
this,
they
it is
request
definitely off the
that song?
chain. I don't know if it's something that they requested, or I don't know if it's just that they wanted to sing his top hits. I think personally Malia and Sasha picked these goddamn songs, if you ask me. Because I don't think Obama and Michelle had nothing to do. I think Malia and them picked them songs out.
It was just bizarre. Like, he was saying, you would have thought it was an Usher concert as many songs as he sang.
He sung a lot. Yolanda
And he came in the
Adams,
audience.
Kiera Sheard, Jill Scott did an amazing job.
Yeah,
like,
she
I
did.
love them.
Jill Scott, I love
But while we talking about music, I watched, we was in Mississippi, and I was watching the national anthem of Aretha Franklin at the Detroit game. Yeah. Y'all know it's a certain group of people that do not like it when African Americans butcher, as they say, butcher the national anthem. Now, baby, now y'all know Aretha is the queen of soul.
What Riri did.
She gonna take her time. She and
Everybody looked down
the
like-
thing is, she was playing the piano, and she was singing. And you know she had a furrow hanging off her arm. Cause
Yeah,
her
she
furrow
always
never
do
come
her.
up over there. Them shoulders.
have
I
on
need
me.
somebody to pull her coat up. But
gonna
it
have
was a
her.
5-minute rendition of Star Spangled Banner.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. It was 5 minutes. If any of y'all listen on Facebook, please co-sign and let these ladies know I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. It was 5 minutes.
Well, they knew it was
long.
gonna be 5 minutes when they had to do it.
But
though.
they was, but listen, the cameras were showing, zooming in on people as the players. All the black players was like, they had this. They were like, she killing this shit. The white people was like,
Bruh.
Is she done yet?
is she done? Is she finished? Like, you know, people in this artist, you could tell by the expression of their face that they was just enjoying it. It was just the most soulful Star Spangled we ever heard. It almost made you want to cry. But when she sung the line, the last 3 words of that line, she said twice. So therefore, and then it was the it was that in between.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot, but it sounded. And then she was playing the piano, so then she got to take it all the way down to the right, and then she got to come back. So they just said, "Oh Lord, it was a mess." Oh, honey, when I tell you, it was just boo 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 boo. When I tell you, it was long. Please Google. I'm pretty sure it's plenty.
On YouTube.
Don't put that shit on you. It was on YouTube right after that.
I'm sure.
And then if you was on social media, I said while I was in the house, I said, y'all, I promise you it's gonna be something said about this. My mom like, girl, that was the bomb. Girl, bye. It's gonna be on Instagram in a minute. And lo and behold, within like an hour later,
It was.
I started looking on Instagram and people was coming up talking about 30 minutes. What's wrong with Aretha? She know better. Like it was.
But it's Aretha though.
It's Reece can do what the fuck she want to do.
Well,
How about that?
The
Let's just be clear.
millennials, they see them kids on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can do what she want to do, but she drug that thing out
5 minutes.
for the gods.
But they had to rehearse it, right?
They first of all, they had to work because this is a live football
TV.
game on TV.
Yeah.
So you can't go tell Aretha here go sing the national anthem and thinking, oh, we just gonna give her 3 minutes. She be fine, girl. No, she needed them 5 hours. I mean, them 5 minutes. It had to be 5. It was 5 minutes 15 seconds. She needed every last one of them seconds and the minutes to get that. I know what memes out about it. They said this is crazy memes.
It is.
She looked good. She like Reece. She lost the weight, you know. But it wasn't that Whitney Houston where you could hear the words. She choose to take it high when she's supposed to. Aretha sung every line the same. I figured out the pattern after about 2 minutes. I had to figure it out.
We're going to look it up.
When y'all look it up, please text me. Y'all got my number? You got my number? I'm gonna give you my number. That's y'all homework. I give everybody homework when they leave the show. Y'all know I give a motherfucker homework when they leave the show. So listen, y'all gonna go home and you call, phone, whatever. Google Aretha Franklin, Detroit Lions. Y'all know I'm not a Detroit Lions fan, but it was on the game on. Play it. And when I see y'all name pop up, I'm gonna know what y'all got to say.
You can say it live next show. Tell them what we say.
I want to be live. How can we bring this into?
You ain't got Facebook on your phone?
You can't see me.
There you go. I'm sorry. I probably turned a while ago when I was reading the question. So we've had a conversation about love and relationship and dating in Atlanta.
Oh.
So we got a few minutes. Oh, I lost one down on that far left. She already said, oh. So, are you single?
No.
Single?
Yes, very.
Single? Not married? Dating? Mingling?
Yeah.
Praying?
Dating.
Searching? Dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you ain't single.
Okay, I'm not single.
Just say you're not married. That's what
I'm not married.
I'm not married.
I'm just saying I'm married. Well, I can't say that right now, just in case you're watching.
You are, man.
Just in case
But
he
last
watching.
time we were on there, what did we
Yeah.
say? We were saying some crazy stuff, but she
Yeah.
got a phone call.
Yeah, I think he was watching that show. Just in case he watches. I'm not saying that now, okay? So,
That's why I said I'm dating.
right.
Oh my god.
So I got a few questions, ladies. So, say for instance, she's scared. Hold on, it ain't gonna be that much. I ain't been drinking, so you good. All right, I need y'all to listen too. Y'all already know because we talked about this earlier. So you meet a guy, and y'all been going out, dating, you're just having a good time, going out to eat, all nice fine restaurants here in Atlanta. White tablecloth, fine restaurants. Okay, just make sure they have, all of the nice customer service. Yeah. Going on trips, just living it up, shopping, just caking, just having a good time. And just trying to get to know each other. Me and y'all like to put the best foot forward when you're trying to get to meet a woman and trying to impress and, doing all the things. And then out of the blue, after about 6 months, you ask him or say, hey, what we doing? Let's go somewhere. And he say, actually, I can't. My money kind of low right now. I don't have no money. So we probably need to just kind of stay in, fix something to eat, and watch a movie. What you gonna do?
If it's been going, like we've been traveling and stuff, and his money kind of funny, then, I mean, it's a situation where that I have to understand. Because it's not like he's not willing to spend money on me.
He just broke.
For that time.
He was lying before, is what you
That's what I'm saying. Like, how was the situation before?
Y'all only known each other. Okay, you only known each other for 2 months. But he's been, putting out money, doing all this stuff for you here, taking you out to eat. Y'all went on the trips out of town, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then all of a sudden, it just come to a halt. It just, the shit just fucking stops. Okay.
Is it on pause or does it just stop?
The man say, look here, girl, we're going to sit in this house.
And do nothing.
And we're going to eat this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And we're going to watch some Netflix.
It doesn't have to be peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I just said that because somebody said peanut butter and jelly. Somebody said peanut butter and jelly sandwich on him. So that's
as long
as
if he got some milk, we can sit down and eat.
Yeah, I mean, like if he's been spending money on me for a long time, then
let him re-up.
Okay, let him
give
re-up.
him a moment.
Yeah, a moment
to get his money back.
A moment.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just saying.
So he's setting us up. All right.
No.
It don't matter.
No, because some women say, oh, no. It's over.
No.
It's like, no, because he lied to me. He was fronting, fake, and stunting. And now he broke, and can't be dealing with no broke man.
I want to do that because then look at your pockets too. Like if he's been whining and dining you for the first 2 months, and his pockets kind of
so
swell,
therefore
then
you
it's
need
like, all right, I
hold
got
him
it this
down
time.
for 2 months, which would make sense.
Yeah.
Reece, you're mighty quiet here.
Reece is like, you gotta go.
Like, you gotta go, but I'm just
She's mighty quiet.
You gotta go. What happened?
I am not.
Okay, Sanisha said he ain't broke. He just in between blessings.
I can take that. I can take that.
Exactly what I would say.
Girl, you lie.
That is not what you say.
Don't believe that, y'all. This child was not about to say that.
Rita's like, next.
I agree.
Well, who?
With who though?
Both of them.
Oh,
What they say?
Things that Shay said you should hold him down, blah blah blah.
Oh, that's how I said it.
And then she said, well, I mean, I am nobody.
You gonna hold him down for a moment.
Yes, absolutely.
Her voice got high. I don't believe that.
Shut up.
You need a straight camera. We got another cameraman in here. We got this.
Absolutely.
Somebody gonna say this chat. Use it on you too. Now you
So you gonna hold it down?
Yes, somebody.
I think I agree with Shay said. If he's been doing this for 2 months and coming in and holding down, and then you should not just chop his head off or be like, oh no, that's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah.
But I think you should hold him down, and then maybe he's just in between things. His count may not be set up right at that moment.
But then things that you say, I'm done to. It's not
okay. Well, that's the next question for you ladies. I'm gonna get to that. We just want to get this out. Well, if he didn't spend the money and was just nice, not saying he don't have any money, he might be tight. He has the old folks. He might be tight as the old folks say. Well, first of all, you can't. How you start is kind of how you gotta finish. So you can't come out, without a budget, and then all of a sudden 2 months you got a budget.
No, I think they should pace themselves.
Yeah, I think you should pace yourself or stay in your lane. Now, don't go over there and get in that HOV lane. The HOV lane, it just goes, baby. It just goes. You might need to get in that far right lane and just ride that motherfucker out with your chick. Therefore, if you decide to, get over a little bit, you can get over a little bit, but then get your ass right back over there to the right.
That's a great analogy. Yeah. I like it.
Girl, I got a million analogies, honey. But I'm just saying, that may be, just stay in your lane. And then when you meet a girl, she easily gonna see which lane you in anyway. But if you come to the table, Fogo the Child, pulling up in Mozzie's, Raves, like if you pulling up and you stun shoe game, ice, go in your wallet, pulling out, just doing all that extra bullshit the niggas be doing around just for that attention and going to the club and doing all this, then it's a lot of girls in that. I'm like, oh, okay, he got it. So this is how we're going to do every time we leave the house.
Exactly.
Girl, nobody. That might not happen every time you leave the house. And I think that might have been one of the situations where she was seeing something totally different that he wasn't able to sustain over a time period. But then some girls, that's what they want. They don't want person. This fool here just asked me how would I feel if a dude took me to Golden Corral on the first date.
Who asked you that?
Was it a
the producer
decision?
of my show asked me how would I feel if this man took me to Golden Corral.
That butter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a mutual decision, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Let me just tell y'all this about Golden Corral. I like to eat. And honey, I don't have no problems going nowhere. I ain't gonna go nowhere nasty. I ain't gonna go nowhere outside my driving area. But if a dude took me to Golden Corral for the first time, I'm not gonna say nothing because one, I'm thinking he tested me, or he just may like Golden Corral. He want me to have a lot of options. He may be trying to
he don't know what I like.
He's trying to see what I like. He wants
like she got a lot of wings on her plate.
He don't know my allergies, so we're gonna take me to Golden Corral for all these options. I don't know what the motherfucker think. So I'm not gonna say nothing, but it's gonna be a note because I'm thinking he's probably trying to test me. Or see if I'm gonna say something. Like, let me see, I'm gonna take the girl to go Corral. I'm gonna see if she stamp or she bougie. Because men want to know real quick, is you bougie or what? So now he said, well, what about you go to Corral? And I probably even want to try to leave the tip. I'm gonna play your role. You can't slick a can of oil. No. So you don't play me like that. So then on day number 2, what if he take you to Folks? How many of y'all know about Folks restaurant?
Yeah, I know about
Folks.
Folks.
Right? Sofa? No?
What is it?
Bougie 1, Bougie 2. You know about Folks?
I never been, but I've seen
Bougie 3. Anyway, so I'm talking to all the people out there in the world to know about Folks. Because these people right here don't know about Folks.